Hey there, On-Trackers. Scott Graves here from the On-Track Music Guitar School, and I am really excited today because I have been waiting for this amplifier to come in for months from Boss. This is the Nextone Special, and I think I ordered this like back in December, and they were supposed to be released in December, and it's just been delayed, and I assume that's because of the whole pandemic thing. But been waiting for this, been waiting to see some reviews of this online, and haven't seen any yet, so I just unboxed this and thought I'll just do a demo for it. I've been playing around with it for about an hour now and just having a lot of fun. It's a really cool amp. So I'm just gonna play some sounds from this, show you some of the features, and let you hear it and decide and make up your mind what you think about this amp. So the Nextone Special, a couple things that really impressed me about this. First of all, it's the Boss Tube Logic technology. I don't know exactly, everything about Tube Logic and what it is. All I know is I've had a Blues Cube Artist with the Tube Logic technology, and I really loved it in the Blues Cube series. Tube Logic is not, as far as I know exactly, it's not the same as digital modeling. It more emulates how tubes respond. And you can, with this Nextone Special, what's really cool is you can change the type of tube feel that you want in the power amp section. And you can change from an EL84 type of a sound to an EL34 to a 6V6 to a 6L6, and I'll just read Boss's descriptions of what those are. But you can get some of the British tube amp sounds out of here. You can get some of the American tube amp sounds out of here. It's really cool, and you can change those around as much as you want and program them in or change them just on the fly. The other really cool thing about this is it has this Waza 12-inch speaker in it that is, they say it's emulating the Bluebell speaker, from which I understand is a Vox type of a speaker. And it's just I just noticed the difference in this speaker immediately. I've got a Katana Artist that has the Waza speaker in it. It's just amazing, the difference in the Waza speaker. It's really, really cool. And so this emulation of the Bluebell speaker, or their version of the Bluebell speaker, is really, really cool. So anyway, let me just play some things. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit so you can maybe see the settings that I'm doing on here. And I'm going to play through this, I'm going to use this PRS semi-hollow. This guitar has some nice, it's got coil tabs, so I'll play some, some stuff with the single coils, and as well as the humbuckers, and I'll put them in the bridge position, mid position, pickup or neck position, etc., etc. So you can kind of get a feel for the different types of tones that we're going to look at. So let me just zoom in on this a little bit here, and we'll kind of see what we can do here. Other way. Okay, so I'll just zoom in like that, and maybe you can see the panel a little bit. Okay. And that looks pretty good. Go a little bit more there. There we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to put this on. It's got a variable power stages on it, and right now it's on standby, which is kind of cool, because then if you got your settings and everything that you're working on, if you turn it off, it won't lose the settings that you had in there. It'll just you can just go to standby and it'll kill your volume. Everything will be cool. So I'm going to put it on the 40-watt setting. I notice that when I do these things on cameras, it's hard for you to tell the difference in volume, I think because of the compression or something that they have in the camera. But I'm just going to put this on a 40-watt setting. Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the clean channel. And the clean channel, I'm just setting all these EQs straight up. Okay. So you can EQ it however you want. I'm just going to set them straight up so you can hear the sound. And on this, I'm going to use the mid. This is going to start, well, I'll start with the bridge pickup on the coil tapped position. So this would be a bridge pickup, coil tap position. This is the 6V6, which is their American version. It says crisp and sweet with organic compression. So those are the tubes. That's the sound of the output tubes are doing the 6V6. A bridge position. Here's a mid position single coil. Neck position. It has reverb, delay, and boost on it. So again, that's a 6v6. I'll just play a little something here, kind of a bluesy riff. Okay, now I'll dig in a little bit with it. Cleans up nice when you play soft. Then you dig in a little. And it sounds pretty cool. Now I'm going to hit the boost on this. There's a boost. And so I'll hit the boost on that and play that same kind of bluesy riff. Go back to the mid position. How am I? Okay, so those were the single coils on the mid position. With the boost on, I'll go to the bridge pickup. And that boost was straight up. I could, of course, add more. I could really boost it. Okay. So you can see what that boost does. That's on the clean channel. Okay. Now here I'll throw in, how about a little bit of delay? Okay, I'll throw on the delay and it seems like they just have kind of standard nice feedback on it where it kind of just delays at a nice tempo. I can, of course, adjust the amount of gain or the amount of the effect that I want in the delay. So I had it just, again, straight up if I really want a big wet sound. Okay, or if I want to dry it up, I can take it down. Okay, so nice delay. Also, it has the tap tempo on it, so you can tap tempo it. I would highly recommend with this getting the GAFC foot switch so that you can control all this stuff with your feet, because you want to be able to tap with your foot and switch back and forth between channels with your feet. So that's what I would do. And from what I see on the GAFC sticker that comes with it that you can put on your GAFC foot switch, it really controls all of these things very nicely on there. I don't think you can switch back and forth between the tube selection on the GAFC, but you can turn your reverb on and off, etc. Here's reverb that comes with it. So you can see and I'll go back to the no reverb. You can adjust you got a custom, you can kind of custom tune your EQ here. You've got additional bottom end, top end, and presence on here. I usually like to turn my presence up just a bit. And then over here you can see this is where you can switch from 6v6 to 6L6 to EL84 to EL34. So it kind of goes from American style amp to Brit style amps. So here I'll do the 6. This was the 6v6. Now I'll do the 6L6. Now I'll do the EL84. Big difference in these. It sounds really nice. Here's the EL34. So now, the other thing I want to show you on this, if I move across the panel here, it's got a clean boost, which is really cool. I can set this clean level it's a lead boost, and I can do it for the clean channel or for the lead channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just boost this up. I'll hit this Here's my regular level right here. Now I'll just hit this button and it'll boost it. And again, sometimes you can't tell that on the cameras, but man, it's a huge difference in here. And the cool thing is you can adjust that level any way you want, and you can access that from the GAFC, which is really nice, so that you can boost your solos, okay? So a lot of nice features right there. There's your clean channel, okay? Just quickly before I leave the clean channel, I'll play on the humbuckers. So here are what the humbuckers sound like. Here's the bridge position humbucker. The clean. Here's the mid position humbucker. And here's the neck position humbucker. That was all the way over on the EL34 setting. So again, if I did that, I'm not going to go through each one, but I'm going to go all the way back to the 6v6. So here's that same sound I just did with the 6v6. Go to the mid. Here's the bridge. So you see quite a bit of difference that you can get in your tones there. Okay, so there's a clean channel, pretty cool. And it does have an extra headroom button on here, and it has a tone variation on the clean. I guess I better say that before I leave here. Here, listen to the tone variation here. That's really nice. I mean, that really just brought those up nice and brittle and just, I don't know, it's how to describe it. It's glassy, maybe. It's really just brightened them up. Really got a nice ringy tone out of that. Okay, so now I'm going to go down to the lead channel, and I'm going to start out. The lead channel. What I would do with this amp is I'd probably play my pedals through the clean channel, and also on the clean channel it has this extra headroom button. And that's good for your pedals. When you're running your pedals, you get a little bit of extra headroom out of your clean channel. So I would probably be running my pedals through that clean channel, making use of the cleans and making use of my pedals. Any kind of overdrives or distortions or anything I want, I'd probably run through that channel. Let's look at the lead channel now. I'm going to switch down here, and I'm going to just start. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to start with kind of the British sound, the EL34 sound, which Boss describes as the iconic rock voice, fat and throaty. Okay, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna crank this lead channel up. Okay, and I'm just gonna go to my humbucker in the bridge position. Just the raw tone of the amp, no compression, no nothing on there. I mean, that sounds really good. So that's what they're saying is they're fat and throaty. And again, I've just got this EQ'd straight up. You can add a lot more lows in there if I want to do the thing where I boost the lows and boost the highs. We'll do this and we'll see what it sounds like here. I'm going to boost them all the way. And the nice thing I like about this is all the way up, and it's really quiet. I mean, I've got the gain totally boosted here, and I've got my fingers on the strings right now, but I'm not hearing a massive amount of hum. Okay, it's really quite cool. All right, I'm going to take these back down to just their kind of nominal levels on the EQ, and that was a 6 L6. Let's go to the 6. That was the EL34 EL34. Yeah, that was the EL34. Now I'm going to go to the EL84, okay? This one they describe on their clean, they say glassy, clean, chime, and creamy distortion, okay? I'm going to swap between those two. So that's our EL34. Let's go back to the EL34. Back to the EL84. Okay. We have the same thing on this channel. On the lead channel, you've got the same ability to be able to add in a boost, a delay, a reverb. Okay. We've got the extra added EQ where we can do the bottom or the top, boost or cut the bottom or the top. We can have presence on there, and we can swap back on either channel the type of tubes that we're using, and then we can also do the clean channel right there. One thing I didn't explain in the clean channel was you have this on your EQ section, you have some predetermined kind of EQ options for an American sounding amp or a British sounding amp, and you push those buttons. There's the American. Here I'll go to the British sounding EQ since I was kind of using the Brit sounding tubes. That was their EQ for the Brit sound. I'll go back to American. And again, you can see it just gives you a lot of options, a lot of different tone things. I'm going to cut, that gain was way up. I wanted to show you the big difference since we were doing clean before. So now I'm going to just bring the gain back down on this lead channel. I'll just match it kind of to where my volume is, so my volume and the gain are the same. And we'll kind of listen to what it sounds like here. That's the EL84. Is that the EL84? Yes. Now I'm going to go to the 6L6. And I'm going to go back to a okay, that's humbuckers mid position. Lead channel, and I've got the gain pretty low on there. I'll turn the gain way down, turn just the volume up. Let's see what happens here. Bring my volume down a little. I'll dig in a little here. The boost on it. Let's see what happens when I do that. That's my lead channel with the gain all the way down and just picking the boost up on it. So you can see the boost does quite a bit. Add some of that overdrive. So anyway, a cool amp. I've been happy with it for the last hour, and it's pretty cool. I'm going to widen up here the shot so I can see you, my friend. Anyway, like I said, I've been excited to get this in. I've been waiting for a while, and I hope this helps you out on it. It seems like, you know, I haven't had a chance to use it with a band yet, but I'm excited to do it. It seems like it's going to be a really cool, fun amp to play with, and man, the versatility and you know, the closeness that you get to that tube sound is just incredible with this Tube Logic technology that Boss and Roland has developed. It really is awesome, and I think I'm going to be using this guy for some time. So anyway, have a good one. Take care on trackers, and have a great and safe 2021. See you later.